Hi students, this is Viswanath, chemistry faculty for NEET and IIT exams. Now see the numericals related to solubility product. 25 ml of a sample of clear solution of PbI2 requires 10 ml of a certain AgNO3 aqueous for its titration. What is the molarity of this AgNO3? Ksp for PbI2 equal to 4 into 10 power minus 9. Now PbI2 having volume 25 ml is titrated with 10 ml of AgNO3 solution. Now we have to calculate molarity of that AgNO3. See the equation. For PbI2 it undergoes partial ionization and forms ions. PbI2 gives rise to Pb2 plus 2I minus. Say this. The solubility of this ion, let it be S, then it becomes 2S. So here S is solubility of PbI2. Now Ksp equal to, for this 1 mole, for this 2 moles. So S into 2S whole square, that equal to 4S cube. Now this solubility we should calculate. S cube equal to Ksp divided by 4, that equal to cubed root of Ksp divided by 4. Substitute Ksp. It is given in the question. How much? 4 into 10 power minus 9. So substitute that value here. Then we can get 10 power minus 3. This is the solubility. Now I minus ion concentration, iodide ion concentration equal to 2S. So 2 into this value. That is 2 into 10 power minus 3 mole per liter. Now this iodide ion can react with Ag plus, because to this PbI2 we are adding AgNO3. From that AgNO3, Ag plus NO3 minus ions are produced. This Ag plus from this I minus can react with each other and form AgI. Ag plus I minus gives rise to AgI. Here we should calculate molarity of AgNO3. So first calculate Ag plus ion concentration. From that AgNO3 concentration we can get. This Ag plus ion concentration we can calculate from iodide ion concentration. So for that we need this equation. Ag plus I minus gives rise to AgI. Here milli equivalents of Ag plus gives rise to milli equivalents of I minus. Milli equivalents means normality into its volume. For this also concentration in terms of normality into its volume. Here see the volumes. 25 ml of PbI2. So iodide ion concentration 25 ml. AgNO3 volume 10 ml. That means Ag plus ion concentration 10 ml. Here iodide ion concentration we calculated, that is 2 into 10 power minus 3. Substitute these values, then we can get iodide ion 2 into 10 power minus 3 into 25. For this 10 ml normality we should calculate. By doing this calculation we can get normality or molarity of AgNO3 equal to 5 into 10 power minus 3 mole per liter. Okay. Now, what is the option for this? Option D is the answer. I hope you understood this question. Next. Equal volumes of 0.02 molar calcium chloride CaCl2 and 0.0004 molar Na2SO4 are mixed. Will a precipitate form? Ksp is given 2.4 into 10 power minus 5. See this carefully. Two different salts are given but volume is equal, concentration is different. 0.02 molar calcium chloride, 0.0004 molar Na2SO4. Reaction is CaCl2 plus Na2SO4 gives rise to CaSO4 plus 2NaCl. So how many millimoles added? Equal volume means let it be V ml. CaCl2 V ml, Na2SO4 V ml. So millimoles added means volume into molarity. 0.02 into V. Here also 0.0004 into V. Initially 0, 0. Suppose V ml of each of the two salts are mixed, then calcium ion concentration equal to millimoles divided by total volume. Millimoles means this one. So 0.02 V divided by CaCl2 volume is VmL, Na2SO4 volume is also VmL. So both these substances solutions are mixed means total volume 2V. So total volume 2V. From this calcium ion concentration 0.01, sulfate ion concentration 0.0004 V divided by here also millimoles divided by total volume 2V, that equal to 0.0002. Therefore, calcium ion concentration into sulfate ion concentration, substitute the values, finally we can get 2 into 10 power minus 6. Now, question is, the product of concentrations of these ions can form precipitate or not. In which case we can, when we can get precipitate means the product of the concentrations of these ions is greater than ionic product of that particular salt, then we can get precipitate. Here the product of concentrations of these ions is 2 into 10 power minus 6. Whereas its ionic product value is 2.4 into 10 power minus 5. So this value is less than this one. So CaSO4 will not precipitate. So we cannot get CaSO4 product in this case. Understand? See the next one. Simultaneous solubility. In previous class we completed common ion effect on solubility of the ionic salts in case of neutral salts and also sparingly soluble salts. We can observe common ion effect. Similarly, simultaneous solubility, see this new term, the phenomena when two or more sparingly soluble salts having one ion common leads to simultaneous solubility equilibria. Two sparingly solubility salts are mixed. In these two salts, one ion is common. Then we can observe simultaneous solubility equilibria. See the example, AgCl solubility, sparingly soluble salt, AgBr, this one also sparingly soluble salt. It undergo partial ionization and produces Ag plus Cl minus. For this KSP, ionic product of AgCl equal to Ag plus ion concentration into chloride ion concentration. AgBr produces Ag plus Br minus. Solubility product of AgBr equal to silver ion concentration into bromide ion concentration. Now these two substances are mixed. Then what is the common ion? It can produce Ag plus, it can also produce Ag plus. So silver ion is common in these two solutions. Then we can observe this type of equilibrium. Here both the equilibria contains Ag plus ion as common. Then Ag plus ion the concentration of Ag plus should be same because two sparingly soluble salts having silver ion as common ion. That's why the concentration of silver ion should be same. What is the concentration of silver ion in this? In this also same concentration should be there. In that case, we can write this relation ionic product of AgCl divided by ionic product of AgBr, that equal to chloride ion concentration divided by bromide ion concentration. Okay, related to this, see the numerical. Calculate simultaneous solubility of AgCNS, silver thiocyanate and AgBr in a solution of water. KSP of AgBr equal to 5 into 10 power minus 13 and KSP of AgCNS is 1 into 10 power minus 12. Simultaneous solubility we should calculate. See this, let solubility of AgCNS be A moles per liter, for AgBr B moles per liter. Now see the equilibria reactions. AgCNS gives rise to Ag plus CNS minus. for this A moles per liter solubility. So it is also 1 mole means same A moles per liter. This one also A moles per liter. AgBr gives rise to Ag plus Br minus. For this solubility B moles per liter. For this also B moles per liter. This one also B moles per liter. Now total silver ion concentration. How can we get? By adding these two, A plus B. Total Cn minus ion concentration, only this. So A. Bromide ion concentration, B. Now for AgCNS, ionic solubility product Ksp of AgCNS equal to silver ion concentration into CNS minus ion concentration. This value is given. How much? 1 into 10 power minus 12. For this A plus B, for this A. Similarly for AgBr also. Solubility product of AgBr equal to silver ion concentration into bromide ion concentration. Substitute this value for this A plus B, for this B. Now from equation 1 and 2 we can get equation 1 divided by equation 2. Then we can get A value, A equal to 2B. Now we should calculate the value, we should find out the values of A and B. So for that purpose, from equation 1, that means this, we substitute 2B in place of A. Here A is there, in place of A we have to substitute 2B. 2B plus B into 2B, that equal to this one. From this B value we got 4 into 10 power minus 7 mole per liter. From same equation 1 we can calculate A value. Now to get A value, convert this B in terms of A. So from this we can write B equal to A by 2. So in place of B, A by 2, A by 2. See here, equation 1 means this one, B, A by 2. So then A value we can get. So this is the solubility. A means solubility of AgCNS, B means solubility of AgBr. These are simultaneous solubility. You may get it out. Here A value we can get from equation 2 also, but calculation becomes little difficult. That's why we consider equation 1. Okay, we will meet in the next class.